Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited because this is second video in 1 month, or maybe it'll be September by the time I post it. I don't know, but we're, chugging along much better than we do on the blog. But I feel like I'm just able to freely talk instead of like, if I said everything I wanted to say in a blog post, we would never end. Y'all know they're long anyway. They're at least 350 words, all of them. And when I do collabs, they're like, oh, we want 350 words. I was like, that's easy. Anywho, I am so excited because I'm here to talk to y'all about something that I think we're all facing, or I mean, not all of us, some of us are very blessed, but I have acne issues. My first video on here is about cleaning up my acne and going to get a facial that seriously rocked my world, changed my life. Having to deal with the masks and putting on masks all the time, I am breaking out, like, I don't know what this is, like that's not from a mask, but I'm dealing with a lot more breakouts than usual, and we're not more, but different kinds of breakouts. Usually I just break out in my chin area, and that's very hormonal, but now I am getting stuff on my cheeks, and I know that's from the mask. So what I thought I'd share with y'all is my skincare routine for clearing up my acne. When I don't have acne, of course, I get to try all these cool serums and like do a lot of different things. But if my skin is, right now I've been doing the same thing, because your skin is not going to get better from using different products all the time. If you're wondering why your skin isn't getting better because you're trying all this new stuff, that's why. It's not going to get better if you're trying different things. So I'm going to talk to y'all real quick about what I use, the consistent things I use. One of these things is very new, but I have, like, it took me out of one really bad breakout, and I'm using it right now that I'm breaking out again. And yeah, I just want to share it with y'all because I know that this is something that everybody's probably struggling with. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with the skincare first. And the first thing I'm going to talk about is cleansing. If you know, you know. I mean, it's real gross. It has a lot of makeup on it. But the Tula Purifying Face Cleanser is my favorite face wash, I think, of all time. It's probiotic based. If you're on Instagram, you know about Tula, you've heard about Tula, and a lot of people say, no, Tula didn't do well for me, it's just a blogger thing, they're trying to, no. For me, and maybe because I have like stomach issues and that leads to skin issues, the probiotics in Tula really help me out and really, clear up my skin and keep it clear. And it is one of the best foaming cleansers that I've ever used in my life. I use it either I use it with my hands. I really take care to like really scrub, and that I feel like one takes off all my makeup. I do a double cleanse. I forgot my makeup removers, but I mean that's not necessarily related. It is. You need to take off all your makeup, but that's for another post. If you want that post, leave a comment, or if you want, not that post, if you want a video about my full on, like how I take off my makeup, my PM makeup routine, then I'll give it to you, but just leave a comment and I'll get that to you. Right now I'm gonna focus on cleaning up our skin. So I either use it with my hands and I get really in there, or I use one of these two tools. I've talked about these, I think, since quarantine. This is the Michael Todd cleansing brush. It's very awesome. My favorite thing about it is like that it has these holes here, so you know that like bacteria is not, it's being aired out. Bacteria is not building in the brush itself. It is rechargeable. I love it, but you can get yourself any sort of cleansing brush. This one does have different speeds and there are different brush heads, but for a while I had an Olay one. It worked well, but this one does work better, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a skin scrubber, and you also use it with your facial cleanser. And what you do is you wet your face, you put some cleanser, you just put lightly some cleanser on it, and then you kind of go up and out and all around. And that kind of like, I use the scrubber when I feel like my skin is just like, when I have acne like this, that's when I use the scrubber. And this one I use when my skin is cleared up or on the clearer portions of my skin, and it really just makes it just like, it's like a new canvas. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like I have brand new skin. But I really, really like this one. I always forget to charge it, but it charges up real quick. I would say that this one has a better battery life than this one, but this one I think is around $100, maybe over 100, and then this one is like 25. So just, I'll leave that up to y'all, whatever you want. But I do use both of those things, and I just keep them in the shower. They've been doing really well for the past few months that I've had them. The next thing that I do, okay, so my skin is all nice and clean, whether in the morning or at night. I only use cleanser at night because the natural oils in my skin aren't too bad to where I have to wash my skin in the morning. I just kind of put some water on it, and that's it. If you are because when you wash your skin too much, it also leads your skin to produce more oil, and you don't need that. If you're an oily person, you probably do need to wash your skin, but if you're not an oily person, just do it at night at the end of the day. For nighttime, my favorite serum, the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery. I've used this. I actually started buying this in grad school, I think, or maybe in undergrad. I don't remember. But it was my first experience with serums, and I was like, what is that gonna do? That's gonna make my skin oily. I don't like it. I don't like the way it feels. Then I started really using it, and I noticed that when I had my breakout, it really just my skin repaired itself so much faster, so much better. And like all those dark spots, I'm very pale, and my acne, it turns red, then it turns purple, and then it's just a mark for like months. I feel like it really just helps, especially when my skin is clearing up. I really like to use this because I feel like it moisturizes my skin and makes it go back to normal, or whatever normal is for me for the time being. After that, here comes more Tula. This is day and night. So I only use the serum at night, but I do use this day and night. When you're using products that have benzoyl peroxide and salicylic acid, which are the acne terms, if you have acne, you know these terms. You're like, yeah, girl, I know. I like salicylic acid more than benzoyl peroxide or whatever. But if you don't know, when you're using these products, they can dry out your skin because they're drying out the acne. And so a good moisturizer, a good creamy moisturizer is good because your skin needs to absorb that, and it needs moisture to repair itself. So these two together at night, this one in the morning. And the latest edition, this one is like the ultimate game changer, but it's not something you use all the time. So if you have particular problems with acne, let me just tell you about your life-changing lotion right now. This is the Kate Somerville Anti-Bac. Let me flip it here so you can read it. This is the Kate Somerville Anti-Bac. This lotion has been a game changer for me. I've had it for about a month, I think, and I didn't have really bad acne at the time, but I did have some pimples come up, and they cleared it up right away. I did note with this, it does recommend that you use, I think, 1 to 3 times a day as needed. When I used it 3 times, because yesterday I didn't, it was actually yesterday. Whew. When I used it 3 times, I did feel like my skin was too dry, and I felt like I could feel my skin moving, and that's not good. So I would recommend, if you have sensitive skin like me, I would use it 2 times. This has benzoyl peroxide in it. I put on the Tula moisturizer, and then I put on this, and then it doesn't have any effect on my makeup, but it does clear out my skin. I don't know why, I don't know how, but it is just magic, and I don't think that I will ever not have some in my skincare and ever again. I'm gonna link it down below. I'm gonna link all these things for y'all. Hello. And I think it's around $40, but I mean, you're not gonna, I use like 1 or 2 pumps, and that's it. A little's gonna go a long way, and I know I'm gonna use it for a long time. The last thing I wanna share with y'all are the makeup products I use to really help my skin get better. I'm really not talking eloquently about this. I just feel like, nobody wants to talk about their acne, and I don't either, but it's something that I know that y'all will benefit from as well, because it's been a struggle my whole life. Adult acne is very annoying. But the first thing I'm going to show y'all, this is actually new also. This is, well, not new, but newer to me. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I've talked about it before. This is the Sephora Clear and Cover, and this has salicylic acid in it. And my friends, this is $14. $14. you can spend $14 on a little concealer that's gonna help you with your pimples. And I feel, you know, like, I think about my concealer, I'm like, man, I'm putting concealer on my pimples and it's gonna not let them breathe and they're gonna get worse, and this clears them up. I don't understand the science behind it. I don't understand any of that stuff, but it really does clear them up, and they just, my acne got better. It got better. It like surprises me when I wear makeup, my skin gets better. Like, that doesn't make any sense other than like, well, it has good products. You're using good products. If you struggle with your good skin or things like that, like, invest in yourself. Invest, you know, these products are not, I think this is the only one that is drugstore price, but I've tried the drugstore stuff. You know, and there's some that I still want to try, but when I started to invest in products a little bit more, I noticed that my skin, you know, cleared up. And a compliment I get all the time is like, you're glowing. And it's like, well, it's, you know, and I'm like, well, I have pimples. But, you know, the rest of my skin, I guess, is glowing. And, you know, that's a wonderful compliment, especially with someone who struggles with their skin. So, you know, invest in yourself, invest in good skincare products. If, you know, you have your skin once and there's wrinkles, there's acne, there's like all this stuff that you need to fight against, so you need to take care of your skin. That's my rant. I'm gonna get off my soapbox because that's just not the point. But y'all can tell I'm really passionate about skincare. Skincare is my jam. But the last thing I'm going to show you is, this is probably my favorite foundation. I don't like foundation. I like CC creams. I like tinted moisturizers. Those are my things. But my favorite foundation, you know, I love a double wear. I love, no, that's it. That's all the foundation I love, that I really love, and I will consistently buy again and again in it. And it just like gives me a really smooth look. That's what I'm wearing right now, and I hope I look smooth on camera. I don't know. It's what I'm wearing right now because I am like, for real, I almost didn't make this video because I was like, well, my skin sucks. Like, the people seeing this video are gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna take your advice. But no, take my advice, because I struggle. And next week when you see me, I'm probably gonna have normal skin, or it's gonna be worse. I mean, if you know, you know. But I really love the look that this gives me overall. And then I do notice that when I use this compared to another foundation or another CC cream or tinted moisturizer, my acne does recover well. And that, like, y'all, I've struggled with acne for such a long time, and you know, I know that if I ate better, if I avoided cheese, because I have a dairy allergy. My husband hates when I say I'm lactose intolerant, because he's like, you're not that intolerant, you eat cheese and you eat ice cream. And I was like, yeah, I know. I shouldn't though. I would be so much healthier if I didn't, and it would show in my skin. I did a Whole30 once, and my skin was glowing without, like, I was what, 22 or 23? 20, maybe 24. No, I don't think it was 24 yet. I think it was 22 or 23. But my skin was glowing. I didn't buy skincare like this because I was a broke grad school student. And I did a Whole30 then, which is no sugar, no dairy, no carbs, no alcohol. I did it, and for 30 days, like Whole30, you know. You could have guessed that. And my skin was glowing, but I can't. I love me some cheese, I love pizza, I love ice cream, I hate milk. That's how you know I'm lactose intolerant, because the real deal, I hate it. Gross. Anyway, but yeah, I have struggled with my skin my whole life. My sister had beautiful skin. My brother has beautiful skin. Like, he's a dude, what the heck. But I don't, and so I have to really look into all these things, and I just wanted to share these things with y'all because I know you're combating Maskne right now, and that's, for some of y'all, that's new, that's completely new, and you have no idea where to turn or what to do. You know, I would love, you know, maybe I will give some drugstore products a try so I can tell you, okay, this really did work for me. Let me know if you have any products that you want me to try, and I'll do that for you. But yeah, I just want to share this and make a quick little video for y'all. I know this is going to be a lot shorter than the other one, but if I don't stop talking, it's never going to end. But I also want to thank y'all so so much. Like, I was absolutely floored when I got to 100 views. I was just telling a friend of mine that I got to 100 views and I was like, oh my God, you know, I'm famous, I'm a YouTuber, I'm a star. And like, that was enough for me. And right now the video, I think it's been out for 3 days, 3 or 4 days, around 3 or 4 days. And it has like something like 650 views. And I'm just like, no idea. And like, you know, my subscriber count has grown, not by a lot. Guys, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And you know, I don't know, I'm very happy, and I'm glad that I decided to do this. I'm glad I stopped being afraid. And yeah, yeah, that's all I have for y'all today. And I'm glad that you came and watched my video again. I'm gonna be sharing lots of fun stuff, but I want, you know, give me your ideas because I might run out. I was dealing with Maskne this week, so I was like, I'm gonna do a Maskne video, and next week I'm gonna have like dry hair or something. And I was like, I'm gonna do a hair video, and then I'm gonna go shopping, and then it's gonna be a shopping video, and you know, that's how it's gonna go from here on out. But if you have something you want, let me know and I'll get it ready for you. But I had so much fun, and I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna let y'all go. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Oh my gosh, share. But I'll see y'all next week. Bye. When you're a rookie YouTuber, you film whole intros and then realize that you can record it. So we're basically gonna talk. Oh no, I do have some makeup products. I always forget. Oh. I'm all out of order. If this is a mess, I'm sorry. The last things that I want to share with y'all, with y'all are makeup has been a game changer. This lotion, Somerville Anti-Bac. Let me flip it here so you can read it. This is the Anti-Bac, and I'm sorry about that manicure. This clip. This makes any sense. The thing I want to share with y'all are the last y'all are combating at Maskne. I know y'all are combating Maskne